I would be certainly to hold back AI, generative AI. AI is one priority that I have certainly on my mindset. And then also would be that this 90% of our union that is unable to earn a living wage, the poverty level of 15,650, most members don't even earn that. And I think that if I could get that number down where this union is actually, more and more members are working, more and more members have an opportunity, that's something that I would certainly focus on, and putting more money in members' pockets. That's another one. Is
That
that
matters a lot.
it matters a lot. And again, revenue streams. If any chance to pick up some new revenue streams to ensure that our members are earning money, that's something too. Any which way we can organize new work, organize the verticals, organize some other online, video platforms, organize whatever we can. And of course, there's some stuff too that I spoke to a former president, Kent McCord, who Secretary Treasurer, who was very much vocal about YouTube back in the day, using unauthorized clips of our members. I think for sure we've got to find a way to block that, or to access some of that revenue and ensure that our members are being paid for their performances. So nothing is off the table with me. I think that's a big difference. I'm not looking at anything saying I wouldn't discuss that. I had somebody reach out to me the other day talking about the stunt task force that was very big against members doing the wigging and doing all these other things, paint downs and all of that. And they said, over the last 2 years, that has gone away. That task force has sort of vanished into the background. And I said, that's something I'd be willing to look at. I'd be willing to look at that and revitalizing some of that stuff. Because again, I really believe in the ability for each and every member to earn money, but not when it's at the cost of other members. I think we got to roll up our sleeves and start taking this very seriously. I think, unfortunately, a lot of elected officials for a long time, they get elected and then they don't govern, right? They get in and they wait for a press release that they can put their name on. And don't get me wrong, I think the press releases are important. People should know what our union is doing, but our union needs to do more and more, and they need to push for things. I think for far too long we've been on defense. We've got to be on offense. That's a big one. That's a big one for me. Let's find the best and the brightest across the country. I don't know if you've ever read A Team of Rivals, but there are people right now that are probably my political rival that if and when elected, I will bring them in to ensure that the members have the best voices possible speaking for them. Because
I love that you
that's
say that.
the union.